Hi everyone, I hope you're well and welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk about the Dublin outrage over migrant raping 10-year-old girl. There was a massive riot going on that broke out outside a Dublin hotel. It was called City West Hotel. I don't know if you actually saw the hotel. It was massive. I mean, it was really big. It's now being used as a refugee camp. The incident occurred on October the 21st in Saggart after a 10-year-old girl was allegedly raped. Several thousand protesters reportedly gathered outside the hotel. Protesters threw bottles at police, launching fireworks and set a police van on fire. Police deployed reinforcement and water cannons. Funny how they the police are doing water cannons at these protesters for being violent against what was going on with the 10-year-old rape, but didn't want to put water cannons when it was the pro-Palestinians. Funny that, isn't it? They didn't want to use water cannons for them, but want to use water cannons for protesters who are actually angry about a 10-year-old girl being raped. I mean, how can you make sense of that? Because I can't. You know, these people are concerned, angry people. Angry because you have 10-year-olds being raped. Are we just going to make this the norm, you know, and just go, oh, another 10-year-old girl's being raped. Okay, no worries about that. I'll just get my pipe and my slippers on and I just won't worry about it and I'll just go and watch my Coronation Street. And then they're saying, like, you know, these people are now starting to use violence. I mean, what are you expecting them to do? Just sit there and do nothing while you are housing these migrants, right? And thinking that it's okay for them to do these crimes. Men, violent men coming into our country, and you think that they should just not do nothing. No, they should just sit there and be on their best behaviour while we still have girls being raped by migrants that shouldn't even be here. You know, it says six people have been arrested after Irish police were attacked by protesters. The suspect is a rejected asylum seeker from an African country who arrived 6 years ago. You know, these men are hanging around in parks, schools, you know, attacking our children. And they expect us, you can protest as long as you want, just as long as they're peaceful. Make them peaceful, you know, just be as quiet as you can, walk down the street with your banners, but be on your best behaviour and just, you know, and that's it. And that's it. That's what they expect you to do, you know. But my question is, where are these peaceful protesters when people are angry? What do they achieve? What have they been achieving? Nothing. No media attention from it. No media attention from it. Right? But as soon as there's violence going on, everybody knows about it. And then the protesters are the bad people, you know. The bad people who are going out because they're so angry, but they end up the bad people. While we have young girls as young as 10 being raped by full-grown men. You know? Imagine that 10-year-old being raped by a man. You know? Where's the outrage on that? So then you have these protesters going out because they're angry, you know, and they're the bad guys, you know. No, you know, there has to come a time when we've got to say enough's enough. You can't have girls as young as that being raped by these men and thinking it's okay, you know. When is our government going to stand up and say enough's enough? all. You know? When? You know? They can have gunmen outside police, armed police outside their gates. They can have that and protection, whilst we can't have no protection in our streets. So they can have police with their guns outside 10 Downing Street, outside the gates, whilst we don't have zero protection against these violent men. You know? And they do nothing. They're doing nothing. You know, it really makes my blood boil. It really does. You know, I'm lost for words. You know, I'm lost for words for what's going on in our country. I'm lost for words for these girls. You know, being raped as young as 10 is absolutely appalling. Anyway, that's all from me today. And see you on my next video. Bye-bye.